It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Just a short time ago, smoke from the pyrotechnics filled the dome as the Colts made their way out of the locker room. We're set for football as the Colts get set to match up with the Philadelphia Eagles. It's the first weekend of autumn and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports.
Yeah.
And we will not see a run back on the
I'm playing.
This will be a touchback.
Yeah, I'm playing this dude right now. In that groupman shit. Nah, we just started this league. No. I told you it's groupman, man. You don't fuck with groupman like that.
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. Taylor's got the first down and more. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah, I don't fuck with that Discord shit.
Touchdown on the year. And the Colts are going to take a first quarter lead.
I do.
Point after,
Huh? I think. No, I don't think they is. I think they got them already.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Yeah, I'm on the lead. I'm in the lead in the P5 version too. That shit hard, man.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Which ones?
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Open man, that's Devontae Smith.
Oh, that one a bit 8:30.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you gotta want to get out there and get those points back right.
Yeah, I bet you one of them that goddamn Uncharted shit.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. A big pick up there on the run.
That's a handoff to the right side. If you're running, getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him. But don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about cutoff blocks.
Touchdown! That's caught. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Elliott good on the extra point. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team has scored 7-7 here as the kick's away. Here's Isaiah Rodgers to return.
Oh, they go red dot.
This return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because
wild card, so shut the hell up.
Guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Well, this defense for the Eagles very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game.
And that is caught one-handed. And he pulled it in. Well, it's one thing to grab it with one hand, but when you make a catch of that distance, quite another.
Yes, sir. I mean, that one right there, we keep talking about the high-flying antics that we're seeing from receivers nowadays. Doesn't matter what spot they started.
Touchdown, Indianapolis. Darius Slayton, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Colts have taken the lead. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Some you can't do. Some you can't do. Some you can't do.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one.
At least I made it farther than you. Yeah, please. Everybody I seen you play got beat your ass, man. Everybody you played beat your ass, man. Man, you ain't whoop enough ass then.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before.
Yeah, Gino say so.
Because you know they'll make some adjustments.
I seen the text. I said Gino talking about, okay, so.
Leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Throwing his Hurts. Trying for Brown.
Pick six. Let go, baby. It is. Oh, come on. You run slower than a motherfucker.
So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early
touchdown. Colts. It's complete. Austin Hooper, a 9-yard touchdown grab, and the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Yo.
Extra point right down the middle.
Fake eatable weed, man. Gene said that's his bro. Saw that package to him.
This fielded right at the goal line.
Yeah. Wait till he want another package. Your ass won't send it to him. You gonna get cussed out. Mm-hmm.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Golden boot for nothing.
The interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Yannick Ngakoue. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. 2nd and 16. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. They'll get 4 back there on the run, but now they're looking up at a 3rd and 12 situation. from the gun. It's Hurts. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Watkins. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 27-yard line.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And it's caught. Touchdown, Eagles. Quez Watkins, his 2nd touchdown on the season. There the Eagles are back within a score. And he pushed it right. It's no good. He's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
You know which one that is?
Offense at the line and set to go. And the ledger for them so far.
That's the one that's for $100.
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Yeah, I got that too. Yep. Might as well get the 4 and the 5 version. Still gonna be the same price.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Oh, you got then I got the other one. Mine was 99. Cause I got the points.
Now Fields. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. Got a man, Slayton. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On 1st down, Fields. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Boy, that one was well read defensively. And this is all about diagnosis as a safety and being decisive because he saw something up in front of him, able to knife through there and make the play.
Again, Fields. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. He rifles one that's
you little
intercepted.
motherfucker.
Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
56 yards on the ground for him so far.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Second down, back to Sanders. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep his first interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his second one.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here's Fields. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Off play action, Fields. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, I was watching him in warm-ups, and he hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and went over. This one a little bit inside of that, but not enough leg.
And the difference is what?
Well, your live conditions, right?
Live conditions, game conditions are a whole lot different than practice, where you just pop it up there, no rush, no pressure. I think maybe that takes a couple yards away from you when you have to do it when it's real.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set them up.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Rolling to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side.
What?
That is incomplete.
Well, the first 2 drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Hurts to throw. Buying time to his left. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And the Colts are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. 3 first-half interceptions now. And, Charles, you'd have to think a fair amount of concern is developing over there on that sideline.
And there should be, because essentially he's been a little loose and possibly reckless with the football here in the first half. Now, maybe it's not all on him, but still 3 interceptions. That puts the entire team in jeopardy. So the play caller from here on out.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 72 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Hurts. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Hurts. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
That was a nice grab. Just couldn't get the feet down, right? You need that toe tap sequence there. Whatever size shoe he's wearing, probably need about a half size smaller to complete that one.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Out to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Quiddy Pay drops him for a loss of 10. And it's going to be 4th and long. So we hit halftime here in Indianapolis with the Colts on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it.
Man.
One touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this 3rd quarter.
Who button, D-Ron? Smash you over the button, man.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
You got D-Ron rolling over there.
First half. And Coach Davis, if you were in the locker room, what would the message have been?
I think I'd have to go with something you don't ordinarily go with in the NFL. That's a fire and brimstone. You've got to fire these guys up. Make them understand what's going on out there. They were so sloppy in the first half. Too many turnovers. Tighten things up. Maybe get in their face a little bit. Get in their grill. And then send them back out.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Quez Watkins. His 2nd touchdown of the game. His 3rd on the year. And the Eagles move back within a couple of the lead.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Look, y'all don't, he gone?
So
What happened to Red Dot?
As the kick's away. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
Nah, man. He cut a game straight off.
The Colts come to the line ready to to start their next drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already know it's going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
Wow.
Now it's 2nd and 9. On play action, Fields. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against
that fucked up.
With his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
From the gun on 3rd down, Fields. That ball caught by Slayton. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes
the Vikings do.
Too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them.
Oh, yeah. D-Ron said 5.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Rush coming, and he's taken down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here. 1st down of the sack. Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19. Another try after the 1st down sack. Fields. He's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Kaiser White. And the Eagles are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on?
They say they can't find you.
Maybe we should look at the defense.
It's like you ain't even in that chat no more.
Got them frustrated right now.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into goal.
Did it register smash?
Now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Mm-hmm.
They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Colts are going to take over here near the 40. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
That's fucked up.
Because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Fields. Out of his hands quickly to Pittman. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
First and 10, Taylor now. Able to push his way through. And down to the 36-yard line here. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down. Back to throw, Fields. This one is Slayton over the middle. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On 2nd and 7, Fields. And his pass is intercepted.
Yeah, we played. I won.
Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick. Whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or at worst, a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it. Because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows the defense to tighten up their coverage, and they pick that one off.
Hey, I hit you up on Messenger. You already never respond. No, I don't.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders.
What? I don't have him on Facebook.
On any running play that's called,
no, when they be asking me to get in contact with you, I don't have him on there, man. I can't even find him on Messenger. I hit him up on the PlayStation app.
Continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball
now.
back on its heels.
No, he's it's like he's not even in that chat no more, in that Messenger.
Another run with Sanders. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the close fist to the referee, and that means
put out a wall.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Going for it with Sanders. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Thought they might throw the football with a little chunk that they had remaining on 4th down, but they ran it, they got it.
And the reason they were able to get it done, he ran that play with conviction, didn't he? Understood he would get a little bit of help from his friends up front, but it was really on him to go ahead and make the power move and get it done, and that he did.
I'm telling you.
He now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a first down.
Oh, if Pudgy win, he gonna have to play the. Oh no.
Running right, here's Sanders, and a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really
man, them motherfucker got CPUs in the goddamn playoff.
He's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Second down, back to Sanders. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done.
You stupid.
They throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you. They get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He corrects
down the numbers. There he goes. A big play there for Philly. Pretty good timing. He waited just enough for that post play to develop and laid it right in there.
And you know what a lot of teams do when they decide to throw a post route? Because it's a little bit longer developing play. They max protect. Bring everyone in, keep the tight end in, an extra back to make sure the quarterback has time to deliver the football.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open. Just a split. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles have moved out in front. Elliott good with a PAT. And they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Fields on first down. That's caught over the middle. Hooper. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Now a throw here to his running back. They find some open field here. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. A big play there for Indy. Charles, just a gigantic play right there.
Absolute breakdown defensively, but take no credit away. A huge gain, and that turns things around.
He's back to throw. Touchdown! Darius Slayton with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point is up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Taken at the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. Over the middle to Smith. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. 5 yards remain on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. On first down, Hurts. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Right now, everything resting on the right foot of Jake Elliott. This from long, very long range. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for Philadelphia, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll return home next week to take on the San Francisco 49ers. Meanwhile, for the Colts, they suffered defeat for the first time as they dropped to 2-1. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Jaguars in Jacksonville. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.